Tokyo, a city that defies easy description, a sprawling beast of concrete, steel, and light. It's a place where tradition and innovation coexist in a delicate balance. Shibuya is its cultural pulse, where trends are born and die in an instant. This district is a living testament to the ever-changing nature of urban life. It's a testament to Japan's relentless momentum, a place of pure energy. The streets are always alive, buzzing with the footsteps of thousands. The moment you step out of the station, the air is electric. The atmosphere is charged with excitement and possibility. The sheer volume of people, the cacophony of sounds, the neon signs. It's an assault on the senses. Yet it's this very chaos that makes Shibuya so captivating. Shibuya is where Tokyo's youth come to define themselves. It's a playground for fashion, music, and new ideas. A living, breathing organism, constantly evolving. Every visit offers something new, a fresh perspective on the same streets. You don't come here for quiet contemplation, you come to feel alive. The energy is infectious, drawing you into its vibrant rhythm. This neighborhood is a crossroads, where different worlds collide. It's a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and lifestyles. High fashion stores stand next to tiny ramen shops. This juxtaposition is what makes Shibuya so unique. Salarymen rush past teenagers in outfits that defy categorization. It's a visual feast, a blend of the conventional and the avant-garde. It's a place of contrast, a beautiful paradox. Modern skyscrapers rise above traditional shrines, creating a landscape that is both futuristic and timeless. To ignore Shibuya is to ignore a fundamental piece of Tokyo. It's an essential experience for anyone wanting to understand the city's soul. It's the engine room of the city's creative spirit. Artists, musicians, and performers all find their stage here. You could spend a lifetime exploring and still only scratch the surface. Every alleyway and side street holds a new discovery. Two experiences capture Shibuya's essence perfectly. One offers a panoramic view, while the other immerses you in the heart of the action. One takes you high above the chaos, offering a god's eye view. From this vantage point, the city unfolds like a living map. The other throws you into the middle of it, making you part of the human current. It's an experience that is both overwhelming and exhilarating. We're going up to the sky, then diving into the crossing. It's a journey that encapsulates the duality of Shibuya. It's a journey from serene observation to chaotic participation. This is Shibuya in all its vibrant, pulsating glory. To truly grasp the immense scale and energy of Shibuya, you have to rise above it all. The city pulses with life at street level, but only from the sky can you appreciate its full complexity. A living, breathing organism of lights, movement, and endless possibility. Towering above the famous crossing, the Shibuya Scramble Square building stands as a modern icon of Tokyo's ambition and innovation. Its sleek glass and steel facade reflects the city's ever-changing face, drawing your eyes upward and inviting you to explore what lies above. At the very top awaits Shibuya Sky, an observation deck that promises a new perspective on the city, a place where the urban landscape unfolds in every direction, stretching as far as the eye can see. Even before you reach the summit, the journey itself becomes an experience. Entering the building, you join a stream of visitors, each anticipating the ascent, each step building a sense of anticipation and excitement. You step into the transition pod, a dark futuristic elevator that feels more like a portal than a lift. The doors close and the world outside fades away. The ascent is swift and almost silent, the smoothness of the ride making you feel as if you're floating upward. There's a gentle disorientation, a sense that you're leaving the ordinary behind and entering a new realm. As you rise, the elevator comes alive with lights and digital art, patterns swirling and shifting, guiding your senses upward and heightening the anticipation of what's to come. This isn't just a ride, it's a carefully choreographed performance, designed to transport you not just physically, but emotionally, from the chaos below to the serenity above. Inside, you see faces lit by shifting colors, eyes wide with wonder. For a moment, everyone is united in anticipation, suspended between two worlds. Down below, the relentless noise and crush of humanity continue. But up here, you're leaving it all behind, rising above the crowds, the traffic, the endless motion of the city. When the elevator doors finally open, you step out into the Sky Gallery, a space that feels both futuristic and serene. The gallery is a corridor lined with massive floor-to-ceiling windows, inviting you to pause and take in the city from a new vantage point. The view is nothing short of breathtaking. Tokyo sprawls out before you, a living tapestry of color and light, each window framing a different living painting. Interactive digital displays offer information and context, trying to explain the vastness outside, but the real spectacle is the city itself, alive and ever-changing. From here, you board an escalator that glides through a tunnel of light and sound. a sensory bridge between the calm interior and the open sky above. As you move forward, you leave the enclosed world behind, stepping through glass doors and out into the open air, the city stretching out beneath your feet. Now you're about to set foot on the very roof of Tokyo, where the wind and the sky greet you. It's a moment of pure wonder, a sense that you're on the threshold of something extraordinary. The transition from the bustling city to the peaceful sky is complete. Far below, the world you left behind seems distant and small. Up here, you're part of a different world, one where the city's energy is transformed into a breathtaking panorama and the sky feels within reach. Stepping onto the sky stage is jaw-dropping. You're 230 meters up, with only glass between you and the abyss. The wind is a constant reminder of your exposure to the elements. The silence is profound, almost spiritual. The design is minimalist, encouraging you to walk and look. The centerpiece is a helipad, a stark focal point. People lie on cloud hammocks staring at the sky. It's a place that forces you to slow down. Couples hold hands, friends take photos, individuals stand lost in thought. The architects created a space for introspection and outward observation. The view is humbling, putting your existence into perspective. At night, the experience transforms with the crosslight show. The city below becomes a glittering carpet of lights. It feels like you're on a spaceship over a sci-fi city. But it's real, it's Tokyo, and from up here, you feel like you can almost understand it. It's a powerful mix of insignificance and connection. From Shibuya sky, the world below is a model. The Shibuya crossing looks like a choreographed ballet. You watch the traffic stop, crowds build, and people flow. It's a perfect silent dance. Your eyes trace train lines like silver ribbons. Each train is a lifeline, carrying thousands to their lives. The view stretches to the horizon, with Mount Fuji in the distance. It's a living map, an education in urban planning. This perspective changes how you see the city. It becomes a coherent whole, a system with its own beauty. Eventually, you have to come down. Leaving the sky stage feels like waking from a dream. The descent in the elevator is a mental recalibration. You're going back to the human scale, the noise, the crowds. The quiet hum of the elevator is the last moment of peace. As the doors open, city sounds filter back in. You're re-entering the atmosphere. The building funnels you back to the street. You're no longer an observer, you're a participant. Stepping out is a shock to the system. The noise is a physical force, the lights blinding. After the rooftop's tranquility, the street feels intense. You've seen the dance from above. Now it's time to join. This transition makes the Shibuya experience unique. It's a journey between two worlds in the same space. You need both to understand this place. They call it the Shibuya Scramble. At first glance, it looks like pure chaos, a sea of people converging from every direction all at once. But look closer, and you'll see a remarkable order beneath the surface. When the lights turn red, the intersection belongs to the people. Cars halt, and for a brief moment, the city's relentless traffic pauses, handing the stage to the crowd. For 45 seconds, up to 3,000 people cross. It's a tidal wave of humanity, each person with their own destination, yet all moving together in a single flowing mass. It's a symbol of Tokyo's energy and density. Neon lights flicker above, illuminating the faces of locals and visitors alike, all swept up in the city's electric pulse. The first time, it's intimidating. The sheer scale and speed can make you hesitate, heart pounding as you wait for your turn to step into the flow. You stand on the curb, watching the crowd swell. There's a sense of anticipation, a collective breath held as everyone waits for the signal. Then the green man lights up and everyone surges forward. The moment is almost cinematic, hundreds of feet stepping out in perfect unison. You're swept up in the current, flowing with the crowd. It's exhilarating, like being part of a living river, carried along by the momentum of the masses. People move with unspoken grace, avoiding collisions. There's an unspoken choreography, a mutual awareness that keeps everyone gliding past one another. It's chaos, but controlled and polite. Even in the rush, there's a sense of respect. No pushing, no shoving, just a shared understanding. You see every walk of life in that intersection, from hurried commuters to curious tourists, from students in uniform to elders with shopping bags. Tourists, students, businessmen, fashionistas all share the space. Each person brings their own story, their own rhythm to the crossing. It's a powerful metaphor for the city. Individual lives moving together, briefly intersecting before parting ways. And then, just as quickly as it began, it's over. The human tide recedes, and the intersection returns to vehicles. The city's pulse shifts back to the rhythm of engines and wheels. The plaza vanishes, and the crowds build again. In moments, the cycle repeats, as if the city itself is breathing in and out. It's a relentless cycle, a pulse that beats all day and night. No matter the hour, the crossing never truly sleeps. It's the rhythm of Shibuya, a living, breathing testament to the city's spirit. The crossing is a masterpiece of urban engineering, designed to handle the impossible and make it look effortless. It's a dance of human movement, a choreography that plays out hundreds of times a day. It's the heartbeat of Tokyo, steady, vibrant, and unforgettable. Watching the crossing, you see individual stories. A young couple, a group of friends, an elderly woman, each a narrative. The crossing is just one scene in their larger film. From the Starbucks window, you watch the drama unfold. Photographers, tour groups, and street musicians add to the scene. The best stories are on the ground. A street musician plays for connection, adding his melody to the city. The Hachiko statue tells a story of loyalty and love. Amidst the chaos, there's room for deep emotion. You can find tranquility in Shibuya. It's about existing within the chaos differently. Duck into a department store for a different world. The Depachika is a universe of food, beautifully arranged. Wander away from the main intersection for quiet streets. Find a kisaten, a pocket of the past. Eating can be a moment of peace. A ramen shop offers a meditative escape. Tokyo provides balance, chaos, and calm. You can go from the loudest intersection to a silent space in minutes. It's this rhythm that makes Shibuya livable. It's a storm with plenty of places to find shelter. Shibuya leaves an impression. It's a feeling more than a memory. It's the vertigo of the rooftop and the thrill of the human tide. Shibuya represents Tokyo's forward-looking spirit. It's a city constantly reinventing itself. The Shibuya Scramble Square building is a bold statement about the future. Yet, the Hachiko statue tells a century-old story. This is Tokyo's paradox. Future and past coexist. The dual experience of Shibuya sky and the crossing is key. From the sky, you see order and structure. You see a city that works, a complex machine. Then you descend into the crossing and feel the raw energy. You become one of the moving parts. The serene view is meaningless without the vibrant life below. Shibuya is more than a place, it's an idea. It's the idea that chaos can have beauty. In the most crowded city, you find connection and solitude. It's the heartbeat of Tokyo, a rhythm that stays with you. It's the beautiful, brilliant scramble of modern life.